Hey, what's up? We're gonna work on the motorcycle again. So I work in an exhaust shop. Might as well do the exhaust on my bike. But let's keep in mind, I'm not gonna shoot for like internet porn or Instagram porn, like super stainless steel, badass. Well, that's not me. That's not what I do. I can't do that. So I'm gonna build it kind of like, basically, like, I'm going to use what I have at hand that is easy and gets it done. I've never done this before. Could end up being a disaster. Al's, of course, going to help out when he can, but I'm just kind of going to go for it. So here's what we have now. And it's nice. There's nothing wrong with it. I think it looks really good. I don't think what I'm going to build is going to look that good, but I'm going to go for it anyways. I've kind of wanted a 2-into-1 setup for a while. But, you know, I don't want to spend a bunch of money on exhaust. So what we're going to try to build is going to be something along these lines. It's probably going to look pretty bad, but we'll see. And I don't know exactly what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to come across here, merge, both of them will be 1 3/4 inch, merge into 2-inch here, and then make my way down here to right around somewhere in there having the muffler. And then I'll probably just do like a 90-degree bend and cut it off so it's kind of pointing down. Yeah, this could go terribly wrong, and if it does, the good news is I can just put this exhaust back on. But at any rate, let's tear it apart and get started. All right, we're almost there. I just got it back off of the bike. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. There's my rear bracket there. Yeah, I mean, could you get better exhaust? Absolutely. We don't even know how this sounds yet. This might be the best sounding thing ever. It's probably not going to be the best sounding thing ever. But I'm pretty stoked with it. So yeah, I'm going to finish welding it, and then I'll be done for the day. Put it back on the bike, drive it when I get a chance, and then when I'm sure everything's cool, pull it back off and paint it and be done with it. So yeah, so I'll be back on it tomorrow. All right, I lied. I didn't leave yet. I went ahead and finished welding it. Yeah, so here's the back side of it. I definitely had my issues. I had a big gap there. I had to put more metal in. There's my bracket. Hopefully nothing moved too much when I finished welding it, but I'm gonna give it a few minutes to cool down, and then we're gonna put it back on the bike and we'll get to see how it sounds. Yeah. All right, I've got to ride the bike a little bit, and I gotta tell you, they were nice, the nice duals that I had on there, Vance and Hines, they got the covers and everything. While I was running those, I put a new cam in this bike, and I really didn't notice much difference in performance. Not that I was expecting the world, but I really didn't notice much, maybe 2%. Now that I've installed this 2-in-1 with the Widowmaker, holy shit, it is a completely different bike. Like, there's more power off the line, which was expected. That's what everybody says about a 2-in-1, more bottom end torque, that sort of thing. But man, when I get to 3,000 RPM and above, it is like, it's a whole different bike. So I'm pretty stoked. So I got one thing left to do, and that is to let it cool down, pull it off, and paint it, and then reinstall it, and then I'm done. So yeah, let's do that. right, so we're all done. Let's see what it looks like. Boom. I'm pretty happy with it. The matte black doesn't necessarily match the rest of the bike, but I don't think it looks terrible. There's all kinds of goofiness going on there anyways, but yeah, man, we're all done. I'm gonna go ride it. Thanks for watching.